All right. What do we got?
Next, we have another story. Ralph Nader talking, and I remember that not too long ago, TJ, you were kind of like, well, I don't really know, too much about Ralph Nader.
Yeah, I mean, I know a little bit, but I mean, I've never taken the time to like really delve in and be like, I'm gonna learn everything there is to know about fucking Ralph Nader.
He's always been a working man's advocate.
Right. I mean, he's a big consumer advocate. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the guy. He's the one who's responsible for windshields. Not the windshields, but the side, the mirror, the side glass on the car going. The windows going up so fucking slow now because they used to go up real fast, and basically children would get their heads stuck in there and just die. So I mean, they made them go a little slower so that didn't happen.
So here's Ralph Nader talking about the minimum wage,
and of course he spoiled the 2000 election, according to a lot of people.
He did, but
appreciate your honesty and your candor. Right. You don't think we should have a minimum wage. That makes you the radical. We're the
in the 1980s, under Reagan,
By the way, the guy that's talking is not Ralph Nader, some conservative nut job.
Never raised the minimum wage, and Ralph, wages for workers went up in the 1980s.
Wait a minute. Don't deny this. 30 million American workers, 2/3 of them women, many of them minorities. 80% of Southerners, by the way, favor a 10-10 minimum wage in the latest Hart poll. 30 million American workers. Just keep that in mind. They're the ones who clean up after us.
I don't know where you get that number of 30 million. That's not in the
between $7.25 and $10.75, which is the inflation adjusted since 1968. Right. And economists like you have said worker productivity has doubled, automation and all. So you got two Walmart workers in 1968 making the work of one Walmart worker today, and they're making less. So this
isn't true.
Wait, this is a restoration. This is a restoration of the minimum wage to 46 years ago. Well, I mean, like going backwards into the future.
You're forgetting something. We have something called the Earned Income Tax Credit, which provides
going back to the future.
And now they're saying there's a tax credit, so it makes it all better.
Don't you understand? We lowered taxes. We did our job as Republicans.
We're talking about the EIC, the Earned Income Credit.
Right, yeah.
You know what's funny, though, is Republicans always fall back on things like that. Like, well, we have the tax system, which benefits the wealthy primarily. But we have this one thing that helps some other people, so that's good.
Yeah, we fucking did that shit for you. What more you want, you fucking crybabies?
You want the government to fund
I would
wages?
rather have an earned income credit rather than put this cost on the back of businesses, because that's what destroys jobs.
You want the taxpayer to fund Walmart, whose chief guy makes $11,000 an hour new? Let me put it right down here. What do you say to this man? He moves. This is Business Week. Wait, give me a chance. Right. He moves 1,000 bags a day. He makes $7 in a quarter.
Right.
Inclement weather, airports, maybe your bags, pulling in and out of planes, right? Okay, now wait. If he doesn't
I like how he's like, wait.
I love how he's like, no, shut the fuck up.
Wait.
Yeah.
Follow me. Wait.
Now, I've understood for years why people voted for him. It's just he didn't stand a chance.
No, unfortunately not.
He's too to one side,
Yes.
And actually, I'm gonna play a little more of this, and I think I need to communicate with someone too while we're
hustle. If he doesn't hustle, he's in trouble. Now, you got bosses in swank offices who, even if they don't hustle, whiling away at $800 to $8,000 an hour. Wait. I'm almost done.
Okay, because
what
you're saying isn't true.
They're making $8,000 an hour or $800 an hour. They can be whiling away at their desk, right? Wait.
Let me respond to this.
Okay. Breaking wind and worrying about a pending bowel movement, and they still get $800 to $8,000 an hour.
The vast majority of workers who start at the minimum wage, and by the way, Ralph, my first job working in a warehouse was for the minimum wage. And you know what? Well, that was one of the most important jobs I ever had. That first job you get is one of the jobs that puts you on the road to economic growth and higher wages.
Yeah, whatever.
No.
Go suck a fucking...
Go
suck a 10 million pound bag of dicks, you fucking...
First you start at McDonald's, and one day you own a McDonald's. That's how it works.
Yep.
Yeah, well, one day you're fucking mopping fucking puke out of the toilets. The next day, you're fucking sitting at your posh desk smoking a Cuban cigar with your feet kicked up, just being like, yeah, capitalism works.
Here's a quick unscientific poll. How many people here know someone that has a minimum wage job or a very low-paying job that's not advanced that much?
I think we all know those
Everyone.
people. We all know them. Every single fucking... not him. Not Mr. fucking Republican talking point guy on the fucking Crossfire
show. Oh, yeah,
show.
because he's in a group of people that probably all make $250,000 to $500,000 a year.
I used to work in a warehouse a million years ago.
So I know what hard work is. Oh. This guy is so stupid.
Yeah.
Let's hear what he has to say.
You know what? Within 6 months, the average worker earning minimum wage gets a pay raise. So, and the other thing is,
yeah, like 5 cents, like a 5 or 10 cent pay raise.
Most of the people who earn the minimum wage are teenagers or young adults.
No,
They're not heads of
houses.
houses.
They are 12%.
Wow.
A lot of Democrats.
He just makes shit up. That's funny.
Yeah.
He'll just lie. I love how you're not even going to distort the facts.
Remember, the
Just
average
gonna
age
lie.
of a fast food worker is now 29, I believe, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's something crazy. It's like, I remember when I was a kid and I go to McDonald's during the early morning. It was all old people, like retired people.
Yeah.
Supplementing their income, and then during the lunch rush, and then dinner time, it was all like teenagers working there.
Yeah. Same thing with delivering pizzas. Like, used to get pizzas delivered, and it'd be someone was like 17, 18, Now it's like some 35-year-old guy, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Why do these people have to work these jobs? Shouldn't these people, have, white-collar jobs? Shouldn't they be higher up, like at least the manager of the Pizza Hut, not the guy delivering the pizza?